Get ready for a thrilling journey back in time as we celebrate a legendary Rutgers basketball team. 50 years ago, on March 6, 1976, the Rutgers basketball squad embarked on a pivotal journey to Madison Square Garden, where they faced St. John's in a battle for the ECAC title. With an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament on the line, the team's starting forward, Hollis Copeland, was nowhere to be found. Head coach Tom Young was prepared to leave him behind. But Copeland's roommate, senior guard Mike Dabney, intervened. He asked Young to have the bus driver circle the block, and as fate would have it, they spotted Copeland running behind them. Copeland boarded the bus and went on to have a remarkable game, earning the MVP title at Madison Square Garden. His 22 points secured a victory for Rutgers, 70-67, and a coveted spot in the East region of the Final Four. Fast forward to the present, and the legacy of that historic team was celebrated at the annual Meet the Team banquet. Over 250 Rutgers supporters, along with the current Scarlet Knights team, gathered to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the 1975-76 season, an unforgettable chapter in Rutgers history. Most members of the squad were present, and they were greeted with a standing ovation as they received commemorative varsity jackets. 3 chairs were left empty in honor of head coach Tom Young, beloved assistant coach Joe Boylan, and first-team All-American forward Phil Sellers, all of whom have passed away within the last 5 years. Rutgers head coach Steve Pikiell, who served as the MC, praised the team, saying, "You are a shining example of all that is good about Rutgers. Your loyalty, camaraderie, and support for one another through life's challenges make you an inspiration." Rutgers entered the Final Four with an impressive 31-0 record, a feat that Pikiell humorously acknowledged. "A team that went undefeated. I'm just trying to win one game." The night was filled with laughter and emotion as Pikiell, in true comedian style, introduced players, poked fun at staff, and even lamented about his wife's favourite coach being Jay Wright from Villanova. He seamlessly switched between heartfelt moments and light-hearted jokes when talking about the 1976 squad. Proceeds from the event went towards the Joe Boylan Endowed Scholarship, launched by former Rutgers player Mike McDonald in honor of Boylan, who was the program's radio analyst at the time of his death in 2021. McDonald, a 1975 graduate who played with many of the Final Four squad members, donated $150,000 to the men's basketball program. Pikiell emphasized Boylan's impact, saying, "Joe Boylan was all about Rutgers and bringing people together. Coach Boylan would have loved this night." 3 of the 4 living starters from 1976 were in attendance, including former point guard and head coach Eddie Jordan. Center James Bailey, who resides in Texas, was unable to make it. Pikiell, in his playful manner, joked about Bailey's absence. James Bailey wanted to say thank you and tell his teammates he misses them. He also wanted to remind them that they should have passed him the ball more. The night raised over $500,000 in Coach Boylan's name, a generous contribution that Pikiell suggested could be used to acquire a backup center for the team. Newly appointed athletics director Kelly Zinn also spoke, adding a touch of humor by suggesting they find a spot on Broadway for Pikiell to perform comedy, ensuring their NIL expectations are met. On a more serious note, Zinn emphasized the need for the program to have the same resources as their competitors across the country, highlighting player retention as a core goal. The gathering served as a reminder of the enduring connections formed in college athletics, a charm that has somewhat faded with the onset of free agency. Will the current Scarlet Knights experience the same lifelong bonds as their predecessors? Dabney, who averaged an impressive 19 points per game during the Final Four season, offered words of encouragement to the current squad, picked to finish 17th in the 18-team Big Ten. He stressed the importance of team chemistry and a singular focus on winning, adding, "Don't let them disrespect you just because they didn't rank you highly. The celebration brought to light the enduring power of loyalty and camaraderie, a value that has perhaps diminished in today's game. The 1976 team's legacy was honored, but the absence of Phil Sellers, who passed away in 2023, was felt deeply. Copeland, who attributed his late arrival to class, a common excuse in the absence of academic advisors, shared a heartwarming story about his relationship with Phil Sellers, known as Phil the Thrill. He recalled their first practice, where they got into a scuffle, but Sellers suggested they grab something to eat instead, solidifying their bond and leading to a lifelong friendship. This celebration of Rutgers basketball history serves as a reminder of the values and connections that make sports so special.